Good morning, everybody, from the Calmac car deck. This is Kirsty.
Hi.
I'm Caroline. And we're going on an adventure with Calmac to Islay.
Yay.
So let's go. The boat, which is crazy, and he gave me a shout out on the tannoy when he welcomed everyone, which was the best thing that's ever happened to me. So. We have arrived on Islay. We just had the best crossing ever. It was wild, wasn't it?
Delightful.
My friend Duncan, who taught me to tour guide, was the... what was he?
Chief officer.
Chief officer. I keep forgetting that. I keep wanting to say first mate, but I don't think it was.
Same.
He showed us all around and it was so cool. We got like a VIP tour and it was just so nice to see him. And yeah, he was covering like the... what was it called? The mate of the first guy, not the captain, not the skipper. First.
Oh my god, he just told us.
He just told us. The main guy's hour of rest. So we got to see him in action and it was so cool. And we're checking into our hotel early at 10 o'clock, but we've got some time because we arrived around 9. So we've come to see the Kildalton Cross, which was carved in the 8th century and it's one of the best surviving Celtic crosses of that time in Western Europe. I just Wikipedia'd it before we got here. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at this and then go check into our hotel. Just checked into our stunning room at Gleneagdale House. I'll show you more throughout the place because it's so pretty. So there's a round church in Bowmore so that the devil can't hide in the corners, which is pretty cool.
There you go.
We have Whisky. That's so fun.
There we go.
It smells good.
There's a little bit of that sediment floating around.
That smells delish. Hello! We've just been having a lovely little restful afternoon after an amazing tour at Bunnahabhain, and then we went and met two people who are volunteers for the Feish, which is a festival that happens on the island, and there's going to be a competition running for people to win a trip to Islay and to experience the Feish. So I'll put more details about that in the caption of this video, but we met with Ben and Florence from the committee and they were the most amazing people. We sat in the back of Ben's car. Florence had a flask of tea and pancakes and just had the most amazing picnic and wonderful chats. So that was such a nice afternoon. And now, after a bit of chill time, we're heading for dinner at, what's it called? Bank House? Bridgend, the Bridgend Hotel. So that's about a 15-minute drive away. So we're heading there now and then going to come back here and go to bed. Thank you.
Brown sugar, a drizzle of Lafroig and a wee dribble of cream. So plenty of brown sugar, a good drizzle.
Kirsty's having some whiskey for breakfast.
Oh, that's a good sound. She said a good drizzle. Oh my god.
Maybe we'd be gentle with the drizzle. It's a very smoky one.
Against these eggies.
Morning! It is day 2 in Islay and it is the most beautiful day in the world. And we're on the beach that is just like right across from our accommodation and it's so stunning. And we just have a morning to explore beaches, which is such a beautiful thing to do and we're really excited. And we had the most amazing breakfast ever in our accommodation. I'm honestly absolutely blown away by it. I think it's one of the best places I've ever stayed in my life. So, Glenegadale House, check it out. If you're lucky, it won't already be booked up, and if it's not, I'm surprised because it's unreal. The attention to detail, the just like warmth and lovely hospitality from the hosts is second to none, and I feel so lucky to be staying there. So, honestly, cannot rave about and praise the place enough. It is amazing. Kirsty's just there taking photos of the waves like she does, and yeah, we've got a little sea adventure today. We're going on a boat and being fed seafood, so that'll be nice. And then we've got dinner at our accommodation tonight, which I'm already excited for after that amazing breakfast. So that's what's happening today. So we've got a bit of time before we get picked up for our sea cruise, so we've just stopped in at Lafroig distillery for a little luge, and I feel like this is an iconic one to have a look around. So you know how you see everyone getting like street interviewed in New York and stuff? You're not even safe on Islay. Me and Kirsty just got street interviewed on the beach outside Lafroig. Are we just like walking into the... Oh no, we'll go over this bit.
Okay.
And Kirsty knew the guy.
There you go. Small world,
Bumped
isn't
into
it?
someone you knew on Islay.
Small
There
world.
you go. Now we're at Lagavulin because there's a really nice little walkway, as we're on now. And it's got a nice view back onto the distillery. So that's what we're doing now. And I'm having a little cream egg. So we're in this little thing, but we want to get onto there. And we're thinking we're going to ask this guy if we can. Sure.
Oh, we walked.
Did you a couple of really nice cocktails as well?
We tried to charm our way onto the walkway, but they tell us there's been storm damage and we're not allowed, so we gave it our best shot. So now we're just on this little walk along the coast a bit to get this lovely view. How nice. Yay. Good morning. It is our last day in Islay and we're just checking out of Gleneagledale House. We're staying across from the airport, so you can probably hear a plane. I don't know if it's just landed or about to take off, but we're checking out and we are heading for a wildlife tour. We're just about to be picked up for that, and yeah, got a beautiful day to explore the island and see some wildlife. Hello, we've had the loveliest morning with Tom from Islay Encounters. We drove to the Mullavo where there's like a monument and it was just beautiful. It was really windy, but it was a good walk. Feeling refreshed. We're both feeling very tired. Big sleepy girls. So we were going to go to the oyster shed for lunch, but it's closed, but apparently it's really good. So if you're coming to Islay, check it out. But we've been recommended Calmac Distillery. Apparently the cafe here is really delicious. Apparently they do a really good Cullen skink. So in the mood for a tasty, warming soup. Also, I forgot to ever tell you about last night. no, not last night, yesterday afternoon when we went on that sea safari. Was it called that? Sea safari?
Oh
Yeah. And Kirsty and I watched our boat guy pull a net up from the sea, take a scallop out of the net, open it, poured some whiskey on it, and then just like fed us the scallop. We ate a raw scallop fresh from the sea. It was crazy. And it was unreal. You'll have seen all the clips from it, and it was just like one of the most insane experiences of my life. So, as you brought up to speed, we're going to go get some lunch and be cozy girls in a cafe. Yay! Yay! So we've just had a lovely walk at Macker Bay after lunch at Kilholman, and now we have checked into our accommodation for the night. So we're staying in the wee Whisky. So cool because I have a converted garage turned tiny home at my house, and that is what we're staying in here. And we have this lovely view of the sea, which is so nice, and then just lovely fields at the back. So we are just gonna have a quick recharge because, like I said, we are quite tired, and then we've got some cocktail making at Brookladdie, which we are just outside of Brookladdie just now, so I think we might walk along because it's not in the main village, but it's like there's a path all the way into Brookladdie. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. Also, this accommodation is going to be part of the prize that you can win that I will tell you more about in the caption, so go have a look because you could be staying here yourself in May. We have just got back from dinner. What have we been up to since I saw you last? So we went for a cocktail making class at Brookladdie, and one thing that Kirsty and I have been repeating time and time again since we've been here is that exceeded all of my expectations. Every single thing we've been to has been so much better than we thought, and we've thought everything was going to be great. Hopefully that tells you how much of a lovely time we're having, because we're having the best time. And we got our cocktail tasting by a lovely girl called Ash, and one thing we have noticed about Islay is, like, people talk about island friendliness and like openness and just willingness to help. Like, we have experienced that tenfold here. Everyone is so nice, and we got a lift from Ash after our cocktail tasting. It wasn't too far, like Brookladdie's just the next village along from Port Charlotte. And yeah, she gave us a lift to the Port Charlotte Hotel where we were booked in for dinner. Kirsty had never had venison, so she had we both had a venison burger actually. So we had dinner there, and then just sauntered back to our accommodation. So yeah, we're staying literally like 10-minute walk from the Port Charlotte Hotel, and it's perfectly located and the perfect place to spend the last night on the island, because it's a part of the island that we haven't really explored yet. So we are on early ferry tomorrow from Port Ellen. I think it's like 9:45 or something. So that pretty much brings our trip to a close. I'm not ready to say goodbye on the vlog yet because I don't want this trip to be over, but gosh, Islay isn't already at the top of your travel bucket list, and if you aren't already actively working towards booking in a trip to Islay, you should, because this place is special.